think when you get so caught up in being conformed of the world, the Bible teaches it, be not conformed of this world. I think I had gotten so conformed of the world, I was just going about whatever, not thinking about God, just doing whatever the world is doing, just falling in place and trying to, really not thinking about doing what's right or whatnot. And I had to make a choice, whether I was going to surrender to death, which is surrender to self-destruction, surrender to, sin, surrender to disappointment, surrender to whatever, um, or I had to surrender to God. I had to make that choice. I had to make that decision. So surrendering to God means you got to walk in the spirit of God. It means you got to walk in love. You got to walk in obedience. You got to be obedience. And you got to learn how to, um, distinguish between the flesh and the spirit. Are you going to give into the fleshly wants and desires, or are you going to give into what the spirit desires? So I had to make that decision. That's why I say walking in the spirit. The spirit is going to want something totally different than the flesh, and you got to determine. Which is which. But you only know that if you are, poured into your spirit, the word of God, meaning constantly staying in the word, reading, praying and things like that. And that's a decision that I had to make. I had to say, you know what, Lord, I want to surrender totally to you. So that means I got to walk in the spirit of God. I got to walk in love. I got to be obedient. I got to stay in the word, reading the word, hearing the word, praying, fellowshipping, surrounding myself with other Christians and like-minded people. So that's pretty much what I meant